Good afternoon, this is GB News. I'm Nana Quinn. Now, there's always something going on in the royal household, and this week has been no different. On the High Court, judge has ruled that the Duke of Sussex can bring a claim against the son, and fashion expert Susie Menkins has claimed that the Princess of Wales takes no joy in fashion due to her jury's sense. So every Saturday even, I like to give you a rundown, and who better to do so than Angela Levin, royal biographer. Angela.
Hello. Shall we start with the Harry and the court case?
Yes.
I know that's your preference. But I was really annoyed that I thought when, the judge says what he was saying about the royal family and top people in the press world was absolutely impossible. He couldn't believe it. And I thought to myself, there is Harry trying to slash them in any way he can. And getting involved in something that is really revolting, actually.
Well, he was saying that they were briefing the press and there was an agreement.
They were an agreement, a private agreement. So he couldn't complain about other things that were going wrong with the newspapers, but also that total mistrust of his family, saying that they had no sense of honour. And the judge said to him, it's impossible, don't believe it. And you could have found that out very, very easily if you'd taken the trouble to look things up. It was very clear. So he's got a real slap in the face. He has got one aspect with the son that can continue next year, but mostly he's got this completely out. The judge won't have anything to do with it, which should make him very, very, his humility should be immediately sort of drowning in, and he won't because he feels that it's not fair and he's unhappy. But it just shows you how unpleasant he is now.
What's happened
He would
to
do
him?
anything. Well, we know what's happened to him.
Oh, yeah.
He's so unpleasant to his family, and they haven't deserved that. And I think when you attack your family in that sort of way, that they have no moral compass, that it's actually appalling.
But he's angry at the press, isn't he? He's angry at the press.
But he's angry with them. I mean, he actually put them in with it, that they had a sort of secret engagement. So that makes it even worse, that they were allowing the press to actually get into his phones and find out what he's saying. But the other thing I heard, I'm not 100% sure, is that actually they didn't ask the Queen whether they could call Lilibet Lilibet.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Where did you hear that? Who said that?
Well, I heard that from somebody quite close. And the Queen was very, very, very upset that they used the name. She didn't want to use the name. She wanted to keep it with Prince Philip. I've tried to find out, actually, that it's really true. And the people I have spoke to say it is. They just told her, and that was it. Which, again, is callous.
Well, if it's true, we should check with some sources and we'll come back on that one. But...
Yeah. Catherine, Princess Catherine. Yes, Susie Menkins, who's a phenomenal royal reporter, fashion reporter. And she said that it was very disappointed in Catherine that she wore very cheap earrings. But those earrings that Catherine wear, which cost about £25, she started wearing them when a mother lost her teenage child, and she gave them to Catherine to wear so that she would remember them. And whenever she sees women who've got very ill children or teenagers, she wears earrings that are in the same category. She does. If you ever see her on an important occasion, she's really dressed up to the hills. She looks absolutely gorgeous. But she's not somebody who feels that she needs to be flamboyant. Camilla loves that. I mean, she loves wearing jewellery and the Queen's ex-jewellery, and she looks very lovely in it. But Catherine is not doing it because she's got a poor taste. She's doing it actually as a sign that she's actually thinking about these mothers.
So what is this designer then? Surely she's learnt why Catherine is wearing the earrings. I mean, anyway, why should Catherine wear?
I know Susie very well, actually, and I think it's a silly error of hers. She wouldn't do that. I mean, she's very cautious about fashion and she's been very positive. But she actually made a blunder, I think.
She needs to sort that out, really.